model in software engineering. There are 7 phases in waterfall model. First one is a requirement, second one is a analysis, third one is a design, fourth one is a implementation, fifth is a testing, sixth is a delivery, and last, that is a 7, is a maintenance. Waterfall model is a structured and systematic approach to project development specially suited for projects where requirements are well understood upfront. Here are more detailed explanation of each phase. First one is requirement. In this initial phase, the project team gathers all the necessary information from stakeholders, clients, and end users to understand what the system or product should do. This phase involves detailed documentation of the project scope, objectives, and requirements, including functional, means what the system will do, and non-functional, means performance, security, etc. For example, interviews with stakeholders, workshops, or user research. Second phase is analysis. The requirements gathered are analyzed to create a high level of view of the project. The team plans how the system will meet the requirements, detailing the resources needed, timelines, and potential risks. It includes system architecture design and the identification of tools, technologies, and frameworks that will be used. Stakeholders' input is often sought during this phase to ensure alignment. Third phase is design. Once analysis is complete, the team moves on to the design phase. Here, they create detailed design based on the system architecture. The design could include the overall system design, database structures, user interface layout, and more. Two levels of designs, high level design means overall architecture, and low level designs means detailed component structure. The design are reviewed, revised if necessary, and finally approved by stakeholders. Fourth phase is implementation. With the design approved, the development team start building the product. Developers write the code, create the database, and implement the actual system based on the approved design. This phase is often divided into 2 or more development stages or sprint, with reviews in between to ensure everything is progressing as planned. Any issues found during development are resolved before moving forward. Fifth one is testing. After development, the product is rigorously tested to ensure it works as expected. The testing team identifies bugs, issues, or discrepancies between the developed product and the requirement. The testing types include unit test, integration test, system test, and user acceptance test. Any error or bugs found are fixed before proceeding to the next phase. Sixth phase is a delivery. Once the product has passed testing, it is ready to be deployed to the production environment, making it available to the users. The deployment process ensures the system is properly configured and operational. Documentation is provided to the users and training may be conducted to help them understand how to use the system. Any final user feedback is gathered during this phase for future improvements. Seventh phase is a maintenance. After delivery, the product enters the maintenance phase where the development team continues to support it by fixing bugs or making necessary updates and improvements. This phase can also involve updating the system to adapt to new user needs, technological changes, or security threats. Maintenance is often ongoing throughout the product's life cycle to ensure the system remains effective and secure. Let's see the strengths of the waterfall model. First is a clear structure. Each phase is clearly defined, making it easy to understand and manage. Second one is early planning. Heavy emphasis on requirement gathering and planning, reducing uncertainty later in the project. Third one is a well documented. Each phase produces detailed documentation, making it easier to track progress and communicate with stakeholders. Then, weaknesses of the waterfall model. First weakness is inflexible. Once a phase is completed, it's difficult to go back and make changes. Any changes require starting over. Late testing. Testing only occurs after development is complete, which can make fixing issues more costly and time consuming. Last one is not ideal for complex or evolving project. If the requirements are unclear or likely to change, the waterfall model may struggle to adapt. Then see when to use the waterfall model. Project with clearly defined and unchanging requirements. Projects where strict deadlines and budget must be followed. Small to medium sized projects with little risk of changes during the development process. Here we are completing our topic. Thank you.